Hello, and welcome to another meeting of the Lotus Council. So what do we got today? We've got Tinker Time. So we're going to tinker with this deck a little bit. Really, we're just going to open it. So let me see if I can figure out how to get this open. We changed this stuff again. Okay. So apparently they've got this, so it can collapse. Make it easier to recycle. So this one is based about a gremlin. Oof. So many extra things with this deck. Ah, there it is. Okay. So I'll save that for my kids because they like them. That over there, we got a planar die, which is fun. Got a wheel. We've got the box that this deck goes in. Then we got the plane chase planes and the collector booster sampler. So I'm actually super excited that they brought the plane chase aspect back. So Disaster, we got Glimmer, Void Basin on Mirrodin, Selesnya, Lofgarden on Ravnica, Isle of Vesuva on Dominaria, Stronghold Furnace on Wrath, The Wilds on Eldraine, Girapur on Kaladesh, Western Cloud on Gobakan, man, I don't know if I pronounced that right, Ten Wizards Mountain on Shenmeng, and New Argive on Dominaria. So I'll put those off to the side. Put that off to the side. Let's open up and look at the deck. I haven't really looked at the deck list yet, so I don't know what they're going to be like. There's the Thick Commander, all the tokens. So, Prodigy, Rashimi and Ragavan. Command Tower. Fractured Power Stone. That's actually really cool. Do you need these in that deck? Remember when that spikes super hard? Because it's 2 mana to tap for 1. Alright. Thoughtcast is a good one. Replicating Ring is good. Signet. Just kind of looking. Soul Ring, keep reprinting that. Make it Janklord approved. Okay. Cinderglade, Everquill Phoenix. Snarl, that's good. Game Trail is good. Gilded Goose is a good reprint. Sure I'm missing some. Shimmer Dragon. Skyclave Relic is good. We got a Temple. Or 3. Thopter Assembly, Thopter Spy Network. We got another Snarl. And then Basics. So, honestly, if I were upgrading this, one of the first things I would do would be to fix that mana base. Because that mana base is only so-so. Put that there. Put the Thick Commander there. Do that. And I'll have to put the planar die off to the side. Alright. So let's look at our sampler booster. Okay. Breach the Multiverse and Finn the Fangbearer. I love Finn the Fangbearer. Well, we're not done. We've got more of these. So this one is the Divine Convocation. Probably guess the strategy for it. I'll just put that off to the side. We've got our planes and thing there. Let's see. Got that and that. Come on. All this stuff is just very, very well jam-packed in there. Kind of an interesting situation. All right. Keep going. Let's look at the planes. Reality Shaping, Gavany on Innistrad, Hedron Fills of Agadim on Zendikar, Krosa on Dominaria, Densia on Innistrad, Valor's Reach on Kylem, Strixhaven, Fertile Lands of Solvinia on Antuzia, Enigma Ridges on Ekor, and Norn Seed Core on New Phyrexia. Sweet. And this one comes with a green rather than a blue planar die. So let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we get. And that's kind of interesting because this is not a... Yeah, green's not in there. So Cloud of Fairies. I wish that was not banned in Pauper. Okay, Power Stone. That's good. It looks like Convokes are making tokens, which makes a lot of sense. And things with Convoke. Okay. Ooh. Excuse me. Just kind of going through this quick. Kaikar is really fun. Elspeth, Locust God. Some Angels, Austere Command. Snarls. Kerr Keep is fun. Mentor of the Meek. Nadir, Port Town, Prairie Stream. Sky Cloud Expanse, and then 3 temples, of course. Whirlwind of Thought. Okay, this is super interesting. Ooh, this one got a Ren's Resolve. It's actually Regolith. And then we got Basics and the Thick Commander. So, all right, doing this kind of quick because, you know, there's 5 decks, so I may or may not divide this up into multiple things. We'll see how it goes. Oop. That one really wanted to open. Ooh, Hasego and Kari and Agar, the Freezing Flame. So not bad. Pop this one and like that. And I prefer this style to the ones they were doing. So now we've got Growing Threat, which is the only 2-color deck. So this one is, you know, Phyrexians doing Phyrexian things. So we'll just have to, you know, it's okay. If Phyrexians want a Phyrexian, we'll let them. Ooh. And it's got a cool Phyrexianized dice. Deck box. Off to the side we go. There. All right. So we will start with the plains. Ooh. So I have to look and see what planes I need to get after this. So we got Spatial Merging, Aether Flues on Iquatana, Great Forest on Lorwyn, Panacopton on Mirrodin, Undercity Reaches, Ravnica, Nyx on Theros. We've got the Pit on the Abyss. Okay. Esper on Alara, Nakatuman on Amonkhet, and Ketria on Ikoria. Fun stuff. Put that off to the side. Pop this open. And go for it. All right. Bajuka Bog is a great reprint. Again, more Fractured Power Stone. We got... Well, I guess that makes sense because there's only a few, so they're going to lean heavily into the duels for that. A lot more tap lands, though, it looks like. Oh, Despark is a fun one. Bitterhorn, Nissa's Animus, that's a fun 1-2. Massacre Worm, great reprint. Noxious Gear Hulk. Triniform. Sola New Phyrexia. This is really great to see. Then Coveted Jewel, that's a fun one. Duplicate. Fetid Heath. Okay, so we did get one of the filter lands. Good. Karn's Bastion, Mirror Bathysphere, Nettle Cyst, Delver, Rebirth, Crawler, Sculpting Still, Scythe Cloud, we got a Snarl, Spire of Industry, a Temple, Utter End, Vault of the Archangel, Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. Okay. Mindstone, Mortify, Shimmermere, Soul Ring, Tainted Field, okay. So not too bad, and then all of the basics and the Thick Commander. All right. Pop these in, because I will likely sleeve these up and play, because I've actually really enjoyed the precons as of late. Let's see what's in the sampler. Hirobi Death Whale and Renata Call to the Hunt. So, not nearly as fun as it could be. Okay. We have Call for Backup. This one is going to be all about the backup mechanic. All right. Let's get stuff going and out. There's that. And that. Ooh, that's a cool looking die. So this one is kind of purpley with sparkles in it. So that is very, very fun. All right. Getting quite the collection of trash. I'm doing all 5 decks at once. It's okay. Oops. Get my trash out of the camera. So we've got Chaotic Aether, Jund on Alara. We've got Bloodhill Bastion on Equilar, Kashara Foothills on Mungang, Grove of the Dream Pods on Bepison, Megaflora Jungle on Gargantikar, Riptide Island on Dominaria, Great Area on Tarkir, Golden City of Orazka on Ixalan, and Tashawawi on Kamigawa. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. So, Sahili and Halar and Bright Palm Soul Awakener. Let's look and see. Okay, Cultivate, Fertilid. Yep, Kodama's Reach. This one is very much going to be ramping. So, Wood Elves. Then Brawn. Okay, that's an interesting one. Field of Ruin. Generous Gift is good. Good Fortune, Unicorn, Hamaz. Yeah, just gonna kind of go through this quick. Oh, Caledonian Hydra, Macaeus, the Lunarch, Canopy Vista, Champion of Lampbolt, really good one. Cinderglade, Dromoka's Command, Exotic Orchard, Forgotten Ancient, Fortified Village, Snarl, Game Trail, Gavany Township, Genesis Hydra, Heaven Earth, Incubation Druid is good, Inscription, we got Ion Storm, Wolf Run, Cranko, 10th Street Kingpin, and it looks like new art. Managorger Hydra, Mossfire Valley, Mosswort Bridge, Rishkar, Semester's End, Strionic Resonator, that is a great one. Sungrass Prairie, Sunscorch Regent, Temple, Together Forever, Triskelion, Hinder, Sparing Call, Croson Verge. I really want to see the rest of the ones for that. Slurk, that's a fun one. Sword, Temple of the False God. These are back in precons! Oh, people used to love them. People now hate them. You know, it's a good budget option, especially if you're trying to do a bit of ramp. If it comes out turn 1, yeah, you're not going to do anything with it, but once you have the lands, it's okay. So it's a late game card. And so if you're doing more late game stuff, then trying to go quick. All right. Ooh. If we got double foil, so we got Athalia, Garden of Thraben, and Afria, Judge of Valor. So that's actually not a bad Thalia, though I do prefer the Dracula art. So Cavalry Charge is the last one. And this is one of the spicier decks that is causing a lot of spikes in prices. Night Stuff. If you haven't bought Night Stuff, just kind of wait. It'll go down again eventually. Okay, off to the side you go. And then it's got a cool kind of gray die. So here's all the dice. They're so cool. I love the planar die. It's so much fun. Okay, put that there. And we got our little thing here. And let's read through the planes. So there is not obviously a deck box for the planes, which is one issue. Mutual Epiphany, we got Orachi Colony on Kamigawa, Turi Island on Skokuzan on Kamigawa, I'm mispronouncing that, Turga Jungle on Ergamon, Lejara on Kaldheim, Polano on Fiora, Innis Haven on Kriti, the Chaldea on Capenna, and Urano on Zalfir. So, good amount of planes. I likely will need to buy more because I do want to collect all of the planes for, Plane Chase Commander. Okay. Zalfir, then we got Elenda and Azor, Bajuka Bog, and Fractured Power Stone. All of these have had that. Ooh, this one's got the Thriving lands, which is cool. Valwar Stone, great reprint. Herald's Horn, great reprint. Lots of Knights, surprisingly enough, in the Knight deck. Path to Exile. Then Path of Enigma, that's a cool art. Oh, we got the I'm not even gonna. It's the Merfolk Knight. We'll just call it that. Aethersworn Educator. Avona. Adelaine, this is a great one. Ariel, Choked Estuary, Felt Mighty, Hakan. I remember when that was like super, super expensive. It's not. Jasovesh. We got Maul of the Skyclaves, that's a fun one. Murderous Rider, great reprint. Then we got Port Town, Prairie Stream, Snarl. We got Sigil Sword of Valoron, Making Knights, Sunken Hollow, Temple, Time Wipe, Unbreakable Formation, Valiant Knight, Vanquisher's Banner, Worthy Knight, Turn to Dust, Soul Ring, Sword to Plashures, and then the two Sirs. Is there the white one? They didn't do the white one. Okay. Temple of the False God, Wintermoor Commander, and Xeric Strobe Knight with all the basics and the thick card. All right, so almost done with this opening. We just have this little pack left. But I really like these decks. And honestly, I think this is a good way to get into Plane Chase because, you get a stack of planes. So we've got Begin the Invasion. That's fun. And then Finn the Vangbearer again. So, on that end of things, but super cool. I need to get sleeves for the planes. Need to see what planes are left. I now have the dice for the planes. I have to figure out what that means. Thankfully, they have the instructions included in all of these. They have the sheet. How do you do this? So how do you do Plane Chase? Talks about the rules for Commander, rules for Plane Chase. Yeah, so and then you can find out more about Plane Chase on the Magic website. Talks about this and how you play the deck, what you're trying to do. So good entry if you're a new player. If you're a returning player, I mean, there's enough reprints and stuff that it's worth your while, and getting these are not terrible to include. So anyway, we want to thank you for joining us today. If you're on the lookout for cards, we suggest you go check out our friends over at Geekified. You can find them in our Discord under the Geekified channel. Just look for the Counselor of Goods. If you want to know when we're going to have the next video, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification, join us in the Discord, which you should be doing because we do great stuff in there. It's really fun. Do box breaks and play games and have giveaways, all sorts of fun things. So join us in there. You won't regret it. So with that, that's all we have for today. And our meeting is now adjourned, but we hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.